Operation Salmonella, the Hypocrisy World Tour. Rumor has it, a little cable network out in Colorado thought the title was a little too toxic.
The meltdown didn't begin with a royal feud, a leaked memoir page, or even another Hollywood flop. No, this time it started with a turkey, a simple Thanksgiving bird. Only Meghan Markle could turn something so ordinary into a worldwide spectacle. What started as a casual holiday moment has erupted online into what commentators are now calling the Salmonella Sussex scandal, a chaotic, unhinged storm threatening to upend Meghan's meticulously curated image. No one actually knows what happened in that Montecito kitchen. Nothing has been confirmed, yet the rumor mill is running at full speed. The controversy ignited when a short clip surfaced online, allegedly showing Meghan mid-Thanksgiving prep. It was brief, seemingly harmless, and quickly deleted, but in today's internet culture, nothing disappears. Once the clip vanished, speculation exploded. Social media platforms from Twitter to TikTok to Reddit became hotbeds of intense scrutiny. Fans and critics alike began analyzing every detail. Did she wash her hands? Is that raw turkey juice on the counter? Why is the dog sniffing the cutting board? Does she even follow food safety protocols? And just like that, the hashtag Salmonella Sussex was born. Memes spread, reaction videos multiplied, and commentary ranged from shocked to disgusted. Slow-motion breakdowns with red circles and arrows turned an ordinary kitchen moment into a full-blown internet saga.
We go from delicious chunky goodness to delicious smooth goodness.
Family's longtime holiday tradition.
Nobody even knew if there was a real problem in the first place, but the internet didn't care. What mattered was the spectacle, and Meghan found herself at the center of yet another viral disaster. Behind the scenes, insiders whispered that this wasn't really about a turkey. For Meghan, it was about her brand, the polished, camera-ready lifestyle she had spent years building, brick by curated brick. The thought that millions were laughing, speculating, and questioning her kitchen habits drove her into a tailspin. A Montecito source claimed Meghan was furious beyond belief, pacing through the mansion and demanding to know how a harmless family moment had turned into a global comedy roast. From cozy cable-knit loungewear to cheerful holiday pajamas, her with love, Meghan celebration had gone viral for all the wrong reasons. Another insider said she kept repeating, "I can't win. No matter what I do, they're determined to destroy me." Whether true or exaggerated, it was clear, Meghan's tolerance for internet chaos was completely depleted. Even Harry reportedly tried to calm her, reminding her that people move on quickly and it's just online noise. But Meghan wasn't hearing it. In her mind, this wasn't just a meme, it was an attack on her competence, her image, and the carefully curated lifestyle she had built. Her post-royal identity revolves around being an expert in homemaking, wellness, cooking, hosting, and elevated living, a West Coast Martha Stewart with a royal twist. And now, the internet was calling her unsanitary over a turkey. The fury was inevitable. The PR teams were reportedly thrown into emergency mode. Phone calls flew between Montecito, Los Angeles, and New York as advisors debated whether to address, ignore, spin, or bury the viral rumor. But Meghan's spiraling wasn't over. One insider hinted this might have been the breaking point, not just the scandal or the online nonsense, but everything. Allegedly, she said, "I'm done. Absolutely done. I can't keep fighting like this."
Cozy cable-knit loungewear to cheerful red pajamas, Meghan Markle's With Love Meghan holiday celebration.
Whether Meghan meant she was done with social media, public appearances, her lifestyle brand, or just the endless negativity surrounding her, no one could say for sure. What was certain, however, was the exhaustion. This wasn't new for Meghan. She's been navigating criticism, accusations, and endless headlines for years, but the Salmonella Sussex chaos hit differently. It wasn't political. It wasn't about identity. It wasn't about the royals, money, fame, or business. It was absurd, ridiculous, trivial, and somehow that made it even worse. When critics question your character or motives, at least there's a way to respond with dignity. But when millions of people are mocking your turkey handling skills, where do you even begin? The stakes might be trivial, but the humiliation feels monumental.
We have the whole pasta thing. In the inaugural episode, we see Meghan Markle,
Meanwhile, commentators on YouTube and TikTok were having the time of their lives. Piers Morgan dropped a snarky one-liner, royal podcasters dedicated entire episodes to the scandal, and even late-night TV hinted at it with a cheeky wink. Word of the chaos reportedly reached Kensington Palace, where insiders claimed the press office was quietly amused, joking that, at least this one didn't involve them. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. What truly pushed Meghan to the edge wasn't the memes themselves. It was the implication that she wasn't the polished, perfect hostess she had been working so hard to become. Meghan doesn't just cook a turkey, she presents it, photographs it, curates it. The idea that she might have mishandled one was unthinkable. Montecito quickly became a pressure chamber, PR chaos, brand panic, a frustrated Harry trying to mediate, a furious Meghan scrambling to regain control, and an internet that refused to let the joke die. Somewhere in the middle of the storm, Meghan reportedly whispered something her team hadn't expected. Maybe I should walk away from all of this for good. The turning point came the next morning. Meghan woke to find that Salmonella Sussex wasn't fading, it was trending harder than ever. More memes, more commentary, more speculation. The joke had evolved, mutating into think pieces, TikTok story times, and dramatic reenactments featuring plastic turkeys and sparkly tiaras. One influencer even posted a spoof cooking tutorial titled "How Not to Cook Like a Duchess," and that one stung. By noon, Meghan had summoned her PR team for a third emergency Zoom meeting of the day. The mood was tense, her voice sharp, demanding strategy, damage control, and a counter-narrative, anything to shut the chaos down instantly.
We're going to need boxes.
But her team didn't have a miracle to offer. One advisor gently reminded her, "This is internet humor. You can't fight memes." Another added, "If we respond, it could escalate the story." And that was it. Meghan snapped. "So, I'm supposed to sit here and let people call me disgusting, dangerous, unsanitary? You want me to be quiet while they tear my reputation apart over a turkey? Are you joking?" She wasn't yelling, but the frustration, humiliation, and exhaustion poured out all at once. Some on the call shifted uncomfortably. Others stayed silent. No one knew what to say. Harry, sitting quietly at the edge of the room, finally stepped in, voice soft, hands raised, trying to calm the storm. "Meg, love," he murmured, "it's not worth spiraling over. People are always going to find something. This will blow over." Wrong move, Meghan thought, or at least felt. In that moment, she didn't want reassurance. She wanted righteous fury, fire, someone to match her outrage beat for beat. Instead, Harry sounded tired, deeply, utterly exhausted, the kind of exhaustion you recognize instantly in someone carrying too many battles for too long. But Meghan pressed on. "This always happens. Every time I try to do something normal, something harmless, they twist it into a scandal. I'm sick of being everyone's punchline." Harry exhaled, a long, drained breath, rubbing his face with both hands. "Meg, everything becomes a scandal because we're us. We can't keep reacting like the world is ending." There it was. The truth neither wanted to say out loud. Their life, glamorous, privileged, and wealthy as it might be, was trapped in a cycle of constant storms. Some small, some massive, some self-inflicted, some completely random, like a Thanksgiving turkey. And it was breaking them down. Later that afternoon, Meghan reportedly retreated to one of the guest rooms, the quietest, furthest from the office, furthest from the noise, and stayed there for hours. No calls, no texts, no meetings, just silence. By the time Harry checked on her, she was sitting on the sofa, staring at her phone, scrolling through comments she absolutely shouldn't have been reading. "Meg," he whispered. "Stop looking at that." She didn't. She couldn't. Somewhere in that endless stream of jokes, jabs, and exaggerations, there were comments that cut deeper than she expected. She's obsessed with image but can't handle real life. Wants to be Martha Stewart but cooks like a YouTube fail compilation. How does she claim to empower women but falls apart over a turkey? The kitchen scandal is nothing. Her ego is the real problem. That last one hit her hard. Meghan has always believed in the power of reinvention, the carefully curated version of herself, the polished image, the control she works tirelessly to maintain. She doesn't hide it, she embraces it. But when the internet mocks the very thing you value most, it feels personal. Violently personal. Harry sat beside her, trying again. Meg, this isn't worth destroying yourself over. It's just noise. People will move on. She let out a hollow laugh. No, they won't. They never move on when it comes to me. Harry didn't argue. And that silence said everything. He knew she wasn't entirely wrong. She had become a lightning rod for fair criticism, unfair criticism, and outright nonsense. And he knew she didn't have the thick skin she tried so hard to pretend she had. But what he didn't know, not yet, was that Meghan wasn't just upset. She was contemplating something bigger. A reset, a withdrawal, a disappearing act. Later that evening, after hours of stress, pacing, and whispered phone calls to a few trusted confidants, Meghan finally voiced the thought that had been forming in her mind. I can't keep fighting like this, Harry. Maybe I should step back. Not just now, but fully. For good. Harry froze. Step back from what? He asked carefully. From all of it, she said. The media, the public appearances, the brand, the lifestyle projects, everything. What's the point if people are committed to hating me no matter what I do? Harry's face fell. He wasn't shocked. He'd heard versions of this meltdown before. But this time felt different, more serious, more final. You don't have to quit everything because of a stupid rumor, he tried. It's not the rumor, she shot back. It's the pattern. The constant, endless, soul-sucking cycle. I'm tired, Harry. Really tired. The room went quiet, not tense, just heavy. Harry recognized that tone. It was the same tone he'd used years earlier when he realized he had to walk away from royal life just to protect his sanity. And now Meghan was reaching her own breaking point. Then let's take a breath, Harry said softly. Let's take a break. We don't have to decide anything tonight. But Meghan shook her head. I don't want a break. I want an ending. A clean one. And just like that, the turkey scandal stopped being about a turkey. It became a story about identity, pressure, expectation, and the crushing weight of being Meghan Markle in 2025. That whether she truly walks away, whether she follows through, whether this is just an emotional spiral or the beginning of a major life shift, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the Salmonella Sussex saga pushed her into territory she had never reached before. A place where quitting didn't feel like defeat, it felt like freedom. If you want more breakdowns like this, don't forget to subscribe for the next episode.